So, this is my actual, like, VTuber debut video, and mainly because the stream just didn't go the way I planned, and I'll tell you more about it in a second, but, drumroll please. Ta-da! Ta-da! So, yeah, this is my VTuber model, and, I don't know what else to say. A little bit of stage fright. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the model that I spent a month and a half making. So yeah, I'll show you all the bits and bobs, and tell you the story about how the debut went, because it was something else. But anyway, so, sorry, that was my mouse there, being so professional, of course. But anyway, so yeah, so this is my full body model. I was trying to figure out if I even wanted to make a full body model, because it takes so much longer. But I was like, if I'm going there with the free trial, then I'm gonna go the whole way. So here we are. Yeah, so I have to be pretty small to get the full body model on camera, but this is what I look like. So yeah, I've got physics and whatnot. The physics aren't great, but for my first time, I feel like they're pretty okay. But anyway, just showing you the art close up. These are my shoes and whatnot. We've got like little stars everywhere because that's kind of the theme. The stars, I didn't really plan this when I first started out, but they kind of resemble like inspiration to me. Or like, you know, wanting to achieve something, you know, shoot for the stars, sort of a situation. So, that's kind of my theme now. So yeah, because I love stars just anyway, but, hold on, let me recenter. But this fits really well, so I'm excited. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you my emotions now. Give me a second. Okay, so we've got angry. I'm super upset. Why didn't the debut go as well as I'd hoped? You know, angry stuff and whatnot. I'm probably not going to use that very often. But then we've got excited. Yay! I'm super happy. And my star eyes have, they have jiggle physics. Yes, they do. So every time I blink, they jiggle a little bit. And so then I've got, I don't really remember which one this is. Oh, scared. This is for when I almost download a virus, or I don't know, I delete a file on accident, or I'm playing a horror game, which hopefully I'll be able to play on stream at some point, but we'll see. And then I've got sad. I'm so upset and sad. Woe me. Oh no. But this one will be good for, you know, those sad times. And then I've got sheepish. So like how I felt at the beginning of this video, and I'm not used to my face being tracked, so I've got to be careful about, you know, not being just sad all the time. I'm just joking. I'm not sad all the time, but I gotta think a little bit harder about what my face looks like. And I think, oh yes, so I've got embarrassed. I made a huge mistake, which was my whole VTuber debut. It was the whole thing. But yeah, so that'll work for those situations. So yeah, that's it. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot. Okay, so I did a little extra something, and for my art streams or my videos, I have a drawing arm that will track to my movement, and I have a tablet that matches my theme. So yeah, so I can draw on stream, and it will actually look like I'm drawing, so that's super cool. And I'm gonna get a better, like, tripod for when I'm looking down at my monitor so that you can actually see my mouth move better than the stream was, but so far, for right now, this will work great. And I'm super proud of myself that I could get this all done during the summer. So yeah, I've spent about, I think, a month on this. A month to a month and a half, like a handful of time. Mainly because half that time I was actually teaching myself Live 2D with YouTube videos and whatnot while I was making this model. And so multiple times I had to restart stuff because I found a better way to do it. And I was like, I want B-Bridger mouth tracking. And I needed to re-rig the mouth for that. And I feel like it definitely paid off. And then there are some other things that I was like, I want to add this, or I want to add this, or I want to add that. And so, yeah. But anyway, here we are. So this marks a new dawn for the YouTube channel, and I feel like I'm in public speaking. I hope to be using this model for a lot of projects in the future. So yeah. And you can see me on stream too. I have some lag issues sometimes, but for art streams so far, it's not an issue. So I'm gonna see if I can use my PlayStation to stream games instead of putting all of that on my laptop. And I think that it'll work a lot better with VTube Studio. So, yay! I'm super excited. So yeah, and it's only up from here. But anyway, I think that, honestly, I think I went through everything. Oh, you know what I can show you? Okay, so, hold on. So, I have, like, all the files and stuff, so I can show you guys the sketches and my process for making this model. And so here we go. Okay, so here we are. Here is the sketch that I started with. Oops. That's not too bad. But this is the sketch, like, concept development sort of a thing. And this is what I was going off of to make the final piece. So yeah. At some points in time, I liked the sketch better than what the final model was turning out to look like, but I still feel like what I've got is really good. So, maybe I'll make a simpler model that looks more like this in the future, but we'll see. But yeah, so these were all my things. I actually had a little keychain down here connected to my pants, but I was so tired of doing all of this by the end that I just didn't. I didn't want to draw it or rig it even though it probably wouldn't have taken that long, but, you know, we don't have to worry about that. Everything's over and done, so it's fine. But there's the actual VTuber model, like, file, and I'll just kind of walk through this file just a little bit just to show you, what all I did to like separate the layers and everything. And it's definitely not going to be like a comprehensive tutorial or anything. This is just kind of, hey, look at the cool thing that I did. So here we go. So the bangs, they have, you know, their different parts and some transparency and whatnot. I have everything in files and named so that it's easier to look at, and to like see. I didn't end up rigging. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I didn't end up, I'm looking to see, I didn't end up rigging the little like yellow and pink parts separate just because it was just gonna take too long. And this was kind of consuming all of my time at the time. Not because it had to, but because I just really wanted to finish it. So, yeah, and then we got the cowlick, and this is two pieces so that you can see like the little, like, I don't know, 3D illusion I've got going on. And then for the head, goodness, the head was so much to do. But we've got the scalp that kind of covers up that little bit of hair. I feel like I'm sharing all of my secrets. But this probably isn't even like the best way to do this, but oh, I didn't end up using these masks for my nose and stuff. I made like a nose turn thing, but it just didn't end up looking good, so I didn't use it. But here's the nose. So then the mouth, yeah, so that's the inside of my mouth, you know, happy nightmares. But yeah, I have that going on. Oh, I need to hide that. And so I ended up making the inside of the mouth a little too big and maybe just a little too realistic. I don't know. I feel like it probably would have looked better if I had made it more cartoony, but I still feel like it's fine. It's not like uncanny. So, but maybe next time I make a model, I'll change that a little bit. So, but then the mouth inside is a bunch of different layers. I had a tongue out thing that I added later. Oh, and here's my cheek puff. Oh, I completely forgot about my cheek puff. I can show you that now. It's so fun. But yeah, so I tried to do the tongue out, but it just didn't work with like my upper jaw for some reason. And so I need to research that more, but yeah, so those are my earrings, my ears and whatnot, and my eyes are something else. So lash top, you know, lash bottom, all of that stuff, highlights and whatnot, just like everything that I could think to put on a different layer, I put on a different layer. And so yeah, it was a lot, but it was worth it. So yeah, and that's all of that. And I have my hair, my neck, all of that stuff on different layers, my arms, my hands. If you look down here, I've got my index finger and like my back stuff all in different layers so that you can kind of see it move. I don't know when you would see that like on stream or anything, but I wanted to add it anyway. But yeah, so everything is separated out and it ended up working pretty well for me. So love it. But I do have the tank top and stuff on a different layer, so then I can add like new clothes and stuff later on if I wanted to, but I'll have to subscribe to a month of Live 2D if I wanted to do that. So like maybe Christmas break next summer, if I really feel like it, but not really right now. I don't feel like doing that again right now. But Live 2D was really fun, and I could really see myself doing more of this. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, and I also did, I also did the, like, intro thing. Hold on, let me move to just talking. And move all of this. Goodness gracious. But yeah, so I animated my intro and outro videos in Live 2D as well. And that was super fun, and I made the art for that too and whatnot. And so I really like using Live 2D for those reasons, but you can also do the same stuff like without tracking and whatnot in Adobe After Effects. Sorry, that took me too long. And I want to learn that program as well, because that would probably help me more in the industry since I'm an animation person. But anyway, I think that's it for this like little debut. Yeah, so I think that I am going to start working on some new actual YouTube videos that I've got planned out, and you are definitely going to see the model more in the future. And I'm not letting go. I'm not getting rid of traditional art, I swear. I've got some things planned for that too, and so yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get everything like filmed and whatnot, so then I don't fall behind during the school year, because that tends to happen. But yeah, so cool. All right, bye. Oh, hey, so, I completely forgot to tell you guys about the story of my VTuber debut stream, so, thank you for staying this long, and now I can tell you about it. So, yeah, so what happened was basically I spent all morning trying to make it to where I could stream games, and because for some reason VTube Studio decided that it was gonna mega lag, like 1 frame per second, when I was trying to play games. And so my GPU and CPU usage was only like 20%. For some reason, freaking VTube Studio did not want to work with me in that. So basically, I never got that to work, but I had a scheduled stream, right? So 2:30 was my stream, for me personally. And it was 10 minutes before the stream started, and I was getting OBS up, you know, doing the regular, and for some reason, freaking OBS didn't want to connect to YouTube. Yeah, so at this point, I'm like scrambling around trying to get everything to work, and my friends are like FaceTiming me, being like, "Hey, what's wrong? Like, what's going on?" And I keep doing that. And it ended up being just restart your computer. So I restarted my computer, and it works now, but not without 30 minutes passing. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. We've got it up. We are debuting. Everybody's looking at the model. I've got new people in chat, which is like crazy. And it was great. It was going well. And I hadn't even gotten to my expressions yet before the power decides to go out. Yeah, at my house, the power goes out. And it was not raining outside. It started raining later, but it doesn't really like, it wasn't raining at the time, and I know that the power plants are in a different place and whatnot, but it was crazy. It was out of the blue. I did not know about this. I did not know that this was gonna happen. And so I'm sitting here like, what am I gonna do? This stream is not happening today. And so the power comes back on. Kumbaya, you know? I run to go restart the router to get my internet back up. So I restart. I have to restart OBS, like go and log back into YouTube, all of that kind of stuff. And I successfully, thank goodness, get the stream to work. And for some reason, an hour in, it was fine. Like I had already done the debut, but I was in the middle of drawing Mudkip, okay? I was in the middle of drawing the Mudkip, and for some reason, even though my laptop is plugged in, everything's fine, it should be fine, but my laptop dies. And it was plugged in, and I've been having this issue where it will say that it's plugged in and charging, but it's not really, and it's because I'm charging through a dongle, and it just sometimes it's just finicky, but yeah. Some ultimate power was like, Amitori's not streaming today. No, like the one stream that really matters, you know? No. We're not doing that. And so that's why I keep saying that the debut stream was a train wreck, because everything that went wrong went wrong. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. So, but anyway, that's why I'm doing this video. And thank you for staying for the story. Yeah, bye.